Hello. Being a cheater and getting cheated on hurts. Repeat. Being a cheater and getting cheated on hurts. Reasons women cheat. Hot take. So we're going to have some fun on this bit right here, even though it is a very serious subject. But before we go, I just want to give a shout out to the entertainers for showing us how to be faithful. I really appreciate the entertainers, and I really appreciate the models that they show us how to move and show us how not to move. Thank you for being transparent, and thank you for your service. Now, let's jump on this hot take. Reasons women cheat. But before we go, I want to lay down some terms and some conditions so we can agree upon them and we can be on the same page, okay? Now check out this word and focus on the highlight. Lust. Lust is longing, desire. Lust. Lust is eagerness to possess. Lust. Lust is eagerness to enjoy. That's what lust is. And I know this one for a fact because this has been one of my battles that I've had for a very, very long time. And I'm always asking for strength and courage from my Father so I can beat this demon up, okay? Now, I'm going to show you the summary of reasons women cheat and focus on the highlight, all right? And I'm speaking from firsthand knowledge because this is my testimony. Check this out. Reasons women cheat. Unhappiness in the current relationship. Feeling their partner is disengaged. Seeking revenge. Boredom. Sexual dissatisfaction. Situational factors, seeking validation, and the desire for something new. So those are all the reasons why women cheat, right? And that's just not women. That's also men too, right? So when I'm speaking about women, I'm also talking about men too. So those are the reasons why people cheat in general. So I know sometimes they try to say men are different from women in certain things, but there's a reason why people do what they do and why they move how they move. And sometimes they listen to a whisper or they listen to a hiss and it tells them these things right here, like the highlights, unhappiness, like the highlight, feeling, like seeking, like boredom, like being dissatisfied, like any type of situation that you're in. And then again, you're going to be seeking because you're always going to be looking and desire. This is why I have one of my pet peeves is when somebody says, make me feel good. Because I can't make you do anything, right? I cannot make you do anything. That's something that you have to understand about yourself. That's why Halle Berry really makes me upset in that scene from Monsters Ball when she tells the man, make me feel good, right? This is after her son died, but she's looking for something external to make her feel something internal. And I don't like that, right? Now, drop down and I'm going to show you a provision from our Constitution, and I want you to focus on the highlight too, okay? Because all governments are brides of the people. So when you have a government or when you have a body, that essentially is a woman, right? That's just how it looks, symbolically. All bodies are women and all heads are men. Remember this and we're going to be cool. So I'm going to show you the woman of the people. Check this out. All political power is inherent in the people. Government, also called the woman, government is instituted for their protection, security, and benefit, and they have the right to alter or reform it when the public good may require. So governments are bodies of the people, and all bodies are women, right? I know this flies over a lot of people's heads sometimes because they don't understand the terms and they don't understand the conditions. But the people created the government, just like how Father created man, and then out of the rib of man, Father created woman. That's how it goes, and that's just the rules to the game. So our government has been cheating on the people too, and I don't like that, right? Our government has been unfaithful to the people, and I don't like that. And the reason why I know this is because I've been on both sides of the fence. I was a cheater, and I've also been cheated on. So I'm speaking from firsthand experience, okay? Now, drop down and I'm going to show you my job description because I have a duty and I have an obligation to teach all nations, and I teach all nations the rules to the game as written. So I'm going to show you the rules from my Father's book, Holy Bible, King James Version, that's what's up. These are rules that I wasn't taught when I was young, okay? Check this out. But whoso committeth adultery with a woman lacketh understanding. Repeat, whoso committeth adultery with a woman lacketh understanding. That means you're a fool. He that doeth it destroyeth his own soul. That right there, that's a promise, right? That's a promise, and I'm speaking from firsthand experience, okay? Check this out. But I say, who's saying this? Jesus is saying this. So Jesus is who I follow, and Jesus is who I walk behind, okay? Check this out. But I say unto you that whosoever looketh on a woman to lust after her hath committed adultery with her already in his heart. That's your mind right there. Jesus is laying it out in simplicity. He's telling you, if you're looking at a woman in a lustful way, right, and you want that woman, or you're desiring for that woman or man, right, then you've already committed adultery. You've already committed it in your heart. You just haven't walked it out physically yet. And this one hurts. This one hurts a lot. And this is why I'm always asking Father for forgiveness, because sometimes I stare and then boom, I get an idea that pops in my mind, and I know what that is. That's that spirit of lust, and I hate it. I hate lust. I hate lust with a passion, because I know how dangerous lust is, because it's a feeling. It's an emotional spirit, and I hate it, okay? All right, so I just wanted to lay that bit down, because I wanted to show you how we're supposed to move and how we're supposed to behave. Like we get rules to play the game from the Holy Bible, King James Version. That's what's up, and they're real and they're legit. And if you understand how to execute the terms and the conditions and that, you're going to be able to reduce your stress levels a whole lot, and you're not going to be so thirsty. Okay? All right, let's hop on our next slide. We're done with that bit. All right, here we go. Conclusion. Let's work on our closeout game. This is my closeout game and my job description. I love doing it because I love showing people how to get down on the yellow brick road. Okay, check this out. Trust God, dress and keep God's property. Remember, a woman is property of God. A man is property of God. A marriage, that's my Father's property. So one man and one woman is how relationships are supposed to be. So a man is the head, the woman is the body, and the man has to be faithful to the woman, and the woman has to be faithful to the man. We were created to work together, okay? All right, let's keep it going. Protect neighbors with trust tools. Show the people how to move with simplicity. Test, break, and build free people by God with love. Game over. So if you understand the terms and the conditions in that bit right there, you're going to be able to reduce your stress levels a whole lot, and you're going to be able to have healthy relationships, because you're going to understand that both men and both women have a duty and an obligation to serve each other. And once you understand where God dwells, right, once you understand whose God's temple is, right, then you're going to be able to reduce your stress levels a whole lot more, because you're not going to get out there seeking other entities, right? And other entities don't have to be another man or another woman. You can lust after ideas. You can lust after substances. It's a deep game once you go down that rabbit hole, okay, my neighbor? All right, so we're done. So go ahead and contact us, and we will build you a private organization and show you how to operate it by God with love. We will show you how to dress and keep God's property, and we will show you how to not be so thirsty, okay? All right, until then, I'll talk to you guys in the future. And remember, nobody's having more fun than us. Bye.